to Lunch Connections, Stronger Than the Storm. I am Alicia, and I'm the host of I Am More Than Enough, period. This segment is about real women, real conversations, and real stories. Today's special guest is Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi. It's so funny you said the storm, and can you hear the rain?
I know.
I was just bragging about how hot it was, or
You were. That's hilarious.
yeah.
So, Nancy, thank you for coming on. This is a new segment that I'm doing, and I'm so honored to have you. So, we all have a story, and I want to hear about your story.
that's a big one. I mean, where does it begin and where does it end? Unhappily married with children,
That's
right?
always beautiful. That is
Well,
beautiful.
you can hear the music though, like love and marriage. Mine was unhappily married with children.
Okay.
Like not. And I lived there for 25 years.
Hmm.
And then we had an unexpected in our family. My daughter died. She was on a sea-doo with her brother. Another boat swerved and missed another sea-doo and hit them, and Emily died instantly. My joy,
Right.
Emily Joy. My
Hmm.
son survived, and my life changed. It fell apart. When you lose a child, you lose your future,
Yes.
right? And then I struggled because I really lived with the shame for a long time that I really honestly wished it was her father instead. And what kind of a person thinks that? Like what kind of a mother? A grieving mother. A grieving mother.
You never know how you're going to act when this happened to you. You
Yeah.
know, she was your baby.
Yeah, she was the youngest of five children.
Wow.
She was
Was
my
she the only
everything.
girl?
Only girl.
Only girl.
Only girl. She was our everything. Like everybody loved her. To know her was to love her. She laughed, she sang, she danced. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when she brought presents to school, she brought presents for everybody. Like her birthday parties, it was like everybody, always,
Mm-hmm.
always. And it was our last day in Kelowna, British Columbia. And then we were going to go home. Like there was no plan of this at all. Some of my children were still in Edmonton. I lost reality. Like I thought that my one son was there because Chance took off. He was just like the knee jerk reaction. He ran, and his brother Joshua chased him to find him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that happened in Kelowna. That happened in Edmonton. I lost an understanding of everything. I didn't know how it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And how is your son?
He's much better now. We talk daily, absolutely daily. His spine is still twisted, about 13 degrees, so chronic pain. His shoulder was torn open, like there was shrapnel from the boat. His knee was broken, and then the spine twisted. And he had repetitive language. And the first words that his dad said to him were, "You killed your baby sister."
Oh my gosh. To put
So that
that on the
stuck.
baby.
Well, trauma. That's trauma speaking. And then
Yeah.
Jared's blood alcohol levels were tested,
Hmm.
and they didn't deem it necessary to check the boat drivers.
How old was she?
Emily was 10, Jared was 19.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Hmm.
no, so I was angry. I was angry for a long time, and that anger, you were saying before that you had an episode about gut health. That anger destroys the gut. I
Yes.
had migraines, my thyroid, I'm like my body was a mess. I had complete adrenal fatigue. I didn't know what that meant. I'm like,
Hmm.
I'm fine. I'll drink like coffee. How much coffee in the morning? I'm like, what do you mean coffee in the morning? I drink coffee all day and then I smoke a joint at the end of the night to pass out or two or three.
Right.
Like it wasn't healthy. It was what I needed. It was all I knew. I came from
Right.
a line of addiction. Like, I mean, my story of addiction, I was addicted the day I was born, pretty much, because my father was an addict and my mother was a codependent,
Mm. And how was your ex-husband?
an addict.
An addict.
He was an addict from I. Oh my gosh! When I met him, I was in my early 20s, and he'd already been to jail.
So he was your first boyfriend?
No, that was my second marriage. My
Oh,
full
sorry.
name is my full name, like my whole Nancy Natalie Walters Fournier Chaplin Quigletta. So that's why I go by Nancy Nance. It's
Nancy
easier.
Nance.
Nancy Nance.
So
Yeah.
tell me, how did you get through the grief?
Oh, first step for me was learning how to take care of myself.
Mhm.
That was a bitter pill. Oh, I used to get so angry. I'm like, yeah, sure. All I got to do is take care of myself. People had to feed me. And then I went to yoga. I'd been enjoying yoga before, and then I studied yoga and became a yoga teacher. After that, I discovered Bach flower essences through someone that helped me, a counselor. I had many counselors. Spiritual response therapy, Reiki, honesty.
Yeah. Did you stop drinking?
Oh no, I never stopped drinking. Um, I was a crackhead. I was a
Okay.
crackhead.
Mhm.
So I stopped. I stopped using cocaine and crack before the accident. Long before
Okay.
1997 was the last time I used crack, and cocaine before then. For me, marijuana was a huge, huge anesthetic. Lying. I was a chronic liar. I'm good. I'm good. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
talk about my feelings because I didn't know what they were.
Hmm. Did you go to
Okay is not
therapy?
a feeling. Oh, I went to a lot of therapy. I went to a lot of
Okay.
therapy. Yeah. Yeah. I found different aspects. I was with a psychologist. I was with a grief counselor, um, naturopaths. I tried everything. And then I found a tribe of people. Over the years, I've had so many coaches, life coach, business coach, speaking coach. I even had a personal trainer. Yeah,
Okay.
that was wild. I actually learned how to lift weights to a point where I had 185 pounds to here, but I
Wow.
couldn't go past that. I was looking
Hmm.
pretty buff back then.
But they did say, exercising is the best medicine.
Oh, huge, huge
Yeah.
hydration,
Hmm.
vitamin D, rest, exercise, all of those things. And I'm part of an accountability group now. We meet every 2 weeks, and they are the balm of my life. My accountability coach is writing the foreword in my second memoir. So,
Mm.
yeah, he's a good man. I only have good people in my life.
You have to.
Yeah. Yeah. The basement people, the people that you serve through obligation. When you've got the job and you hate your boss because you
Yes.
work for them,
Right.
not with them.
Hmm.
I don't have
Hmm.
that anymore.
That's
So
beautiful. And you
it,
in a happy marriage.
oh, I mean, it's such a happy marriage. My husband and I are not together right now because I'm traveling and he's at home. It's part of the way things are right now, and it's what allows us to travel to Mexico for 3 months come the new year. We work hard.
And how did you meet your husband?
Oh, I met him online. That chapter in my memoir is called Hey You. Yeah, we met online and we both tried online before. Um, it's a game, and we went off, on, off, and then we saw each other and we went for a walk in the dog park. 2-hour walk shows that we were interested. And then I
Yeah.
asked him if he had any regrets. It's very important. And he said, yeah, he regretted not buying property. And he was telling me about the property and Costa Rica. And I'm like, wait, do you know a real estate agent? Her name is Terry Drynan, husband's Wes. And he's like, yeah, that's who the property was. I'm like, I know them. I was at her son's wedding.
What?
And now my baby boy Chance is married into that family. That's Auntie Terry.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
Wow. How
Yeah.
long um did you meet your husband after the accident?
I met Ralph almost 2 years after the accident.
Okay.
By then, I was going through the final parts of the divorce, trying to get my money, and he was divorced as well. So
Hmm.
my father left my mother for a woman whose name is Brenda.
Hmm.
My ex-husband left me for a woman whose name is Brenda, and Ralph's ex-wife's name is Brenda. So everyone's got a Karen. I got Brenda's.
You got a Brenda. So okay. So okay, tell that was funny. So tell me, um, so I know you did your exercises, you went to therapy. Now, what did you do for you? What made you stronger after the divorce, the accident, the passing of your daughter? What made you stronger?
Owning my voice. It began with the pen. It
Hmm.
began with journaling. I've got 10 years of journals that became my first memoir. And then learning to speak, learning to speak my truth. God, that was hard. I remember when I did my first Facebook Live, it was
Hmm.
part of a coaching challenge. Ugh, so hard.
Yeah.
So hard. It's why I wear the necklace that I wear because these crystals help
I was going
me.
to ask you. I was going to ask you about the necklace.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really cool because it's got magnets on the back.
Okay.
So the magnets are part of the healing of it.
Okay. Nice.
And then there's two hands and then the sodalite. And there's broken pieces on it.
It's
And
beautiful.
it's the broken pieces that define me, right? Because we're all broken pieces, but we're never
Mhm.
truly broken.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so then it's easy to put on. All I have to do is put it behind me. It's funny because if I'm leaning back on this lounger, it's got a
Mhm.
metal backing. So like
And where can one purchase a necklace
I
like that?
I only wear my jewelry. It's made by a lady in Edmonton. Her name is Daphne. So Daphne's Healing Hands, and every piece is custom designed. Every
Well,
piece, not one is the same. I've got bracelets. I've got all of it. And the Christmas after Emily passed away, because Christmas after someone dies is difficult. So I was at a workshop. It was a vision board workshop. I went to support a friend. I didn't want to go. I went to support a friend, and there was a woman there, and she was so happy. And I thought she had Down syndrome because, like, how else could she be that happy? She was just happy. And that was Daphne, and she made the jewelry. So she was sharing it with people, and I thought, oh, one of those people. Like, I was so negative.
yeah.
And then I went and I saw the jewelry which she had in her Jeep, and I bought 5 necklaces, and they had angel wings on them. So that Christmas, everybody either got angel wings or a bottle of tequila. And I'm okay, angel wing, bottle of tequila, are we done now? I didn't want Christmas,
Yeah.
right? It's
And how
normal.
did you get through it? Yeah.
And then the next Christmas got easier. Jarrett was wonderful. He's like, Mom, we're putting up a tree. I'm like,
Because your daughter would want that.
that's right.
Hmm.
That's
Was
right.
that her favorite holiday?
Every holiday was her favorite holiday.
Mhm.
Like everyone, she made a holiday out of every day. Um, Christmas has special sentimentality for me. It was always about my kids, even in the darkest days. when I was putting things back because I couldn't afford it, part of my recovery was financial recovery because my ex-husband would spend money, and all of a sudden I go to the grocery store and I'm like, well, damn, it
Mm,
looks like I got 15 bucks to spend instead of the 500 that was in the bank 5 minutes ago.
mm.
So Christmas was something I would shop all year to ensure they had gifts.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
made it special for them.
Always,
Yeah.
always. Yeah, always.
So for Christmas, do you do something in memory of Emily
We
for
always
Christmas?
have we always there's a lot of things I do in memory of her, like Christmas baking,
Yeah.
Christmas concerts. I still get to go to my granddaughters. I've got three granddaughters, which is a blessing. They're 2, 4, and 7. And we always do that one gift. My daughter-in-law, Amanda, does it beautifully. She takes a gift and wraps it and wraps it and wraps it like gift cards and stuff.
Mhm.
Then we tear it apart with oven gloves, the Secret Santa, to keep it affordable. My
Mhm.
my granddaughters have got everything they need except a pony.
Mhm.
I'm not getting them a pony. I'm like, you need to earn a pony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I teach my granddaughters responsibility, even though they don't always like it. They call me Nona, and the beginning of Nona is no.
Mm,
So, no, you're not getting it just
right.
because you want it, right?
Right. Well, that's
And they call me
good.
no. They call me Nona Sparkles because I sprinkle sparkles on everything too. So,
Aw.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Grandma, you're not that hard.
No, Nona's not that tough. Ask my sons. I'm pretty soft. I'm also like, do you resonate with any TV shows?
Sometimes, yeah.
So for me it's Yellowstone, and I'm like, Beth, you mess with my family tree and I'll chop yours down.
Ooh-wee.
I love my family. My tattoo
That's right.
says family first,
That's right.
and then mom is in the middle, because if I don't take care of me, everything falls apart. After Emily passed away, I overcame cancer as well. So my story is diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the matriarch of the family.
Oh, for sure. Daddies are special. Emily
Yes.
loved her daddy. Mums hold it together. We show up, even if we're tired and hungry, we
Hmm.
still show up.
We make things happen.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
said, you had $500 in the bank, but now you have $15. But you still made it happen. They still had a meal, right? You still had
Always.
a great Christmas.
Always.
That,
I
that's
always
what
made
we
it
do.
happen. That's why sometimes we've got those careers that sustain us. I did bookkeeping for 25 years. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
very good bookkeeper. I still help those who are willing to work with me.
Hmm.
I don't work for anybody. No one is the boss of me. I mean, God, the creator, the divine creator, is the
Yes,
ultimate boss of everything, and we work together too, you
right.
know.
So
My faith
tell
is
me
strong.
that you have to. You have to have faith. So, okay. Now, have what's next for you?
Oh, my Audible book is coming out. I'm so excited. So, my first memoir, Choose Joy, A Survivor's Guide for Hope, is coming out on Audible like next week. I have two things I'm waiting for: word count and the thumbnail. Then that comes out. Oh, recording my own voice, that was a trip.
How many
Wow.
times did you had to do it over?
Oh my gosh, there were some words that we had to Google because they were in other languages, and I had to say them. Like, I don't speak German, my grandmother did. And there
Hmm.
were certain phrases that she said to me, and I heard them. Well, then I had to read them. Wow. And there were certain parts that I choked up at.
Yeah. Tell us more about the book.
Oh my gosh, there are some really cool chapters. Stitches, snitches, and bitches.
All right.
Um, Nose candy.
Okay.
Is it grief or is it gravy? Shut your toilet.
Mm.
Um, yeah, without giving too much away, there was a toothbrush and a toilet, and that's how I cleaned the toilet.
Oh, okay. We have to get the book. That's what you're trying to say.
Well, there was a Super Bowl game that my ex-husband lost a tremendous amount of money in, and then we
Hmm.
lost our home.
Hmm.
There was that much. And then understanding how Ralph and I met my mom. My mom's been disabled since I've been 10 years old.
Hmm.
Um, Understanding the tapestry of life, because we've all got a tapestry. On the front, it looks so pretty, and then you turn
Hmm.
it over and it's knots
Hmm.
and dysfunction. And when you recognize your own and understand that there's one common denominator, you you can blame the world. You can, like, I mean, the rain has stopped. Literally. I can
Right.
blame the rain. There's that the apple that falls from the tree, and you look up and you yell at the tree.
It's
That's
you.
gravity.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to ask you, is your ex-husband still alive?
He passed away in January.
He did.
Ralph and I were in Mexico on our honeymoon, like our no anniversary of our first wedding, and he became ill. So all of my boys championed and went to see their dad at the hospital, and we did not expect him to pass as quickly as he did. It was shocking, and I couldn't even understand my own body's reaction. I didn't understand the tears. Like, what was happening? I was crying for my children. I was
Yeah.
crying for the life that I lived. Um, it was shocking. And then, do I go home? Do I rush back? All my boys said, "No, mom, you've got to stay." Um, it was more than anybody ever expected, and the way the family came together was quite beautiful. You know.
Hmm.
No, I mean, there was still. I mean, it's like a wedding. Not every wedding. I mean, there's a reason why you sit people on one side and the other side. It's
Right.
kind of the same for a funeral.
Hmm.
It just is. So I do prefer weddings over funerals.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, so you have your book that's coming out. You have a podcast, right?
Yeah, recover your joy. I love podcasting. It's this. It's Canada and America, and we get to meet each other and come to an understanding. The
Yeah.
stories that people have.
Hmm.
I mean, it is what a wonderful world we live in, that we can share that experience, empower others, and then give them opportunities to take the next step. It's
Yes.
like I've got a retreat coming up, Healing After Loss. It's a 3-day retreat, and it's with horses.
Oh, that's nice. And where is it?
It's in Alberta, so
Okay.
it's near Edmonton. And coming together in fellowship is beautiful. It really is. And horses are beyond beyond the
It,
healers of this world.
yeah, they're
They can,
great therapy.
oh my God, they can heal seven generations forwards and back.
Wow.
Like,
Hmm.
talk about, transformation. And we're going to be doing sound therapy. We're going to be doing somatic dance. It's going to be a really good time.
Hmm.
I went to two retreats this year and I loved them both tremendously. And I knew I wanted to do my own and
Hmm.
bring in bits and pieces. We might be having sound bowls. I've yet to confirm that. We are going to be breaking, one of the workshops is going to be breaking a bowl and then looking at the pieces, identifying the broken pieces and putting it back together and then painting those broken pieces with gold paint.
Hmm.
Because that's what we are. We're broken pieces
Right.
built back
Right.
up.
I
Yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Tell us more about your podcast.
Oh, Recover Your Joy. You know what? I was telling you before, it's 5 years in the making.
Hmm.
On Wednesdays, Kitty Foss comes on, and Kitty is the storytelling astrologist.
Hmm.
She's from America as well. Right now, she is in Maine.
Hmm.
In the wintertime, she's in Florida. And what she does is she helps people understand their natal chart. So that's the chart of when you were born. That never changes. It's like your fingerprints or your
Hmm.
handprint. It is what it is. Then comes the day and the way that the planets align. Where's the sun? Where's the moon? Where's Pluto and all that, and how that fits on top of yours and what areas are activated. So we talk about triggers often, and I
Hmm.
prefer the word activation because a trigger is a gun, whereas activation is fire. So right now with the energy, there's a lot of Leo energy, which
Yes.
is voice. And we can either be a victim and look at life through chaos, like, oh my God,
Why
everything,
me?
the
Yeah.
world is so terrible. I mean, okay,
Hmm.
the Canadian dollar sucks balls compared to the American dollar,
Hmm.
right? And yet I can't control that. I can look at my money differently. So
And
when you come on the podcast as a guest, I'm looking for people that are radical, unapologetic, um, because of the way I've got TikTok too, and because of the way I roll, I get red flagged all the time. I'm like, oh look, what did I violate today?
another one.
Another one. So part of my podcast is also on Gnostic TV. That'll be launching this fall. And Gnostic TV is uncensored. It's a private channel. That's important.
Okay.
Some of these conversations can't be had. If you're talking about child trafficking, you can't have that
Right.
openly.
Right.
God knows that there's certain files that haven't been opened. Bullshit.
So okay, so you have the podcast going, you have the book going, and the retreat. You're a busy woman.
I really am. And I love the diversity of it. I was staying at my son's home because him and his family are going to, well, they went to Euro Disney. So now they're in the Southern Riviera with their kids. It's beautiful. So they needed someone to take care of their home and their dog. And I steamed cleaned their carpet
Hmm.
with a little mini Bissell cleaner on my
Yeah.
hands and knees. You know, I believe that we need to leave the world a better place. What is the legacy that you're creating? Like, do you want to die and have somebody say, oh, she
Right.
had issues?
Hmm.
No.
No, I get it. I get it. I can tell that you're in a happy place.
Yeah. Rain.
Yeah. And still
More rain.
smiling.
Fires miles from here. So there's a lot of places that people are struggling, and we can
Yeah.
help them
Yeah.
by helping ourselves first.
Be the kind. Be the kind. It doesn't take much to be kind to one another.
No, open the door for a stranger. When you're,
Yes.
I don't know how your homeless are where you are. Where
Hmm.
I live, and on the corner, there's people that are asking for change.
Hmm.
If I have change, I'll give change.
Right.
I also carry groceries in the back of my car often, and I'll share an apple or an
Hmm.
essential oil. I make essential oil blends.
Hmm.
I remember giving an essential oil blend to a man that was homeless, and he stopped and he took it and smelt it. And just that he was looking for me. I could
Yeah.
see him in my rear view mirror.
Hmm.
There's so much we can do. Volunteer, for God's sakes. Get out
Yes.
there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a big advocate of volunteering. I'm out there volunteering. I love it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take much time,
Walk a
you know?
dog.
Right. Right. Right.
Pet a
If
puppy, you know.
y- yeah. Okay, so what else? Oh my God, is there anything else you're doing?
Oh, second memoir comes out this October. Choose Joy, the Fighter Within. And then the one after that is called Choose Joy, Unapologetic. It's really coming down now. That's cool. Yeah, unapologetically me. Um, because how often do we say I'm sorry? In Canada, how can you tell a Canadian when you're traveling? You step on their foot and they say they're sorry.
They say that they're sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You like you stepped on my foot and I'm going to say I'm sorry.
Right. And
It's the
I'm
it's
apologizing to you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
programming. It's
Yeah.
programming. You know, some of the people that have made a difference in my life, I plan on really making a difference in their lives too.
Hmm.
You know, it's giving back. It's giving back.
You have
Um,
to. You
yeah.
have to give back. I say this all the time. You can't just take, take, take.
No,
You got to give back.
you have to. You know, I look at the editor that I had for my first memoir. She was
Hmm.
recommended to me by a man named Kevin McLemore. He's an author in America. What an
Okay.
amazing human being.
Hmm.
Like, amazing. I have so many amazing men in my life. And as women, when we get hurt, you know, misogynism is a big thing.
Hmm.
Um, it just is. You know, God bless the women who have misogynistic. They're out there acting as if everything's great.
Yeah.
I love watching documentaries.
Me too.
I love
Yeah.
watching documentaries.
Yeah.
So I watched the president's wife's documentary.
Oh, was that on Netflix?
Probably,
Okay.
probably. And boy, she's happy all the time. And I'm just like, I don't
Hmm.
know,
Right.
right?
Look, we both said, mm.
Mm-mm, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, have you listened to Jeremy Renner, his
Mm-mm.
audiobook, My Next Breath?
No, send it to me.
Oh my God. So Jeremy Renner is an actor. He did the Mayor of Kingston,
Okay.
Mayor of Kingstown, and he was run over by a snowcat.
Uh, keep talking because I think, but this wasn't too long ago, right?
This wasn't so long ago. And
Yes.
then I watched Mayor of Kingstown so that I could see, okay, this is the spot where cuz he stopped filming to
Hmm.
recover.
Hmm.
Um I mean his one eyeball was out, awful. And then so he stopped filming, recovered, and I'm like, okay, so season 2 episode, oh wow, there's a difference. Not massive, like you wouldn't know if you didn't know. The
Right.
cadence of his voice changed.
Hmm.
You know, so interesting. So
And
interesting. What a beautiful, beautiful man.
yeah,
Beautiful man. You know,
send
it's about
me.
collaboration. It's about
Oh,
collaboration. If we are always competing with someone else, I mean, I'm very competitive. I'm doing a mud run on August 8th, which is Emily's birthday. And I keep calling it the mud race. And my girlfriend's like, run. And I'm like, race. I plan on winning. I mean, I will help you get over, under, you know, we're wearing pink tutus.
how
It's going to be a
fun.
lot of fun. Yeah, more fun in my life. That's what I'm creating. I got a tattoo when I was in Mexico last year. It says DGAF.
What does that stand for?
Don't give
Okay.
or do good, always forgive.
Hmm.
Both are important. To stand in your own identity doesn't mean that you're telling everybody to go fly a kite.
Right.
It means that you're willing to have difficult conversations
Hmm.
and be Teflon, you know,
Yeah.
and that's not easy. That's not
No, it's
easy to let
not.
it slide off. It's not easy. Choosing joy every day isn't easy. I don't
No.
wake up out of bed like this, I meditate, I journal, I listen to empowering conversations, I phone a friend.
Yeah.
And when my friends are going through difficult times, I'm the friend that phones. That's
Yes.
why people who become a part of my life become a part of my tribe.
Hmm.
I've got a lovely lady who is going through the most god awful thing, the loss of her mom, and I call her every day, every day. She's been a client of mine for I don't know how long. You know, it's what can I do to help? It's the way, because when spirit speaks through me, they don't stop speaking. So I kept on getting the same message. So I finally talked to her on the phone and I said, honey, can you look at getting forget me nots,
Hmm.
like the seeds?
Hmm.
So she went on Amazon and saw the perfect package, ordered, and she's bawling as she's talking to me on the phone.
Hmm.
I had that at another friend's funeral. That's where the memory came through. That's where spirit spoke.
Hmm.
Spirit speaks
And
to
you
everybody.
listen. And you listen. That's the thing. You
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
So I'm glad, you listen to spirit. But that's what happened to me. My best friend passed away, and it was the anniversary of her death. So I was going to text her, but then I decided, I said, let me call her. I don't know why. So I called her. We had a great conversation. She told me how much she loved me. Do you know she passed away a week later?
Oh, so hard.
Yeah. So
So hard. You know,
you
and grief doesn't end. So
no.
anybody that's been told to get over it, you don't get over it. It's like that. There's a children's rhyme. You got to go under it. You got to go over it. They show an image often of it's like a upside down bell curve. Well, throw
Okay.
spaghetti in there.
Hmm.
Throw spaghetti on that. That's what grief looks like. It's a tangled web. It's a mess. And there's certain things that'll trigger train,
It's okay. Right.
right? Well, but there are sounds that will trigger, activate those emotions. For me, it was lights, like the red lights, the blue lights, the sirens.
Hmm.
That took my breath away, and I would message all my kids. If they didn't message me back within like a minute or two, I was on the phone. That
Hmm.
gut wrenching feeling, because my biggest fear was that I would lose another child.
Yes. And that's
Survivor's guilt.
yeah, this is very helpful for other women who has gone through what you went through. So tell me, Nancy, okay, are you different? Let me rephrase it. What's different about the Nancy today than before?
Oh, the Nancy before my children even called me at Helga.
Helga?
Called me Helga. You know, I was like,
Why?
I was like the warden. That's what my
Okay.
ex-husband called me too. He used to
Hmm.
call me a voodoo witch priestess.
Mm.
Um, and I was harsh, I was hard, I was angry, I was bitter. I blamed everybody. I shamed everybody. I was really harsh, and that was even harder on me, because what we are, the external is
Hmm.
always deeper on the inside.
Yes.
Beneath anger is sadness,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
shame is such a low vibration. I stopped shooting myself a long time ago.
Hmm.
The power of words. I don't say but often. Because if I say I love you, but you're, you know,
Right.
yeah, I'm negating everything I said. I can
Hmm.
say I was married to my ex-husband, but that's different than saying, I love my children to the world, to the end of the world, but,
But yeah, it makes sense.
so those are very important words. We have agreements. I'm
Hmm.
learning more and more about the neurology of my brain, because we're told we have a left and right brain. We've got
Hmm.
two sides on the left and two sides on the right. So all four of those characters are always operating. I get together with my tribe to see, like, one of them is a very strong, determined, independent woman. She will mow down, like, there's a reason why I get so much done. There's also a part of me that needs to go, hey, did you nap today? Like, are you
Mhm.
hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? And it's like, all.
And this is why you need like-minded people in your life.
Hmm.
And they
Yeah, people
came
that are going
and
to
they
call
came
you
at the
out.
right time.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want an accountability coach. I'm like, I'm accountable to myself. How's that working for you? Spinning the wheels.
We all need someone.
Oh, we all
We
do. And we
all,
need more than one. We need
yes,
someone that we trust. We need someone that empowers us. We
yes,
need someone that holds us accountable and someone that mentors us. And we need it like an NFL football team.
yes.
We need a first line, second line, third line. We
Hmm.
need all of that because when our team, if the entire team gets taken out at the knees, like things that happened during the Great Reset of 2020,
Hmm.
right? If there's a 6 foot ruling again,
Right.
who's in your backyard? Who's in your court?
Hmm.
Yeah, you
No,
got to
you're
build a
right.
strong team. Yeah,
You're right.
got to.
Well,
Yeah,
Nancy, thank you for coming on.
you're
I
welcome. You're welcome.
enjoyed our conversation. And what is your platform? Your social media platform? Tell the people.
Um, Exponential Joy is my website.
Mm-hmm.
Recover Your Joy is on YouTube.
Okay.
Choose Joy is everywhere. If you Google Nancy Nance, I show up because I made sure. It's funny sometimes because people will Google and I'm like, what do you mean? The page is what? Right? The page is always under reconstruction. I just had my logo redone. I had a beautiful lady in British Columbia who did a sigless. Have you ever heard of that?
Okay. I have.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
wow. Wow. When you work with people that really get to know you, everything changes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything changes. And she was a very powerful woman. So I love working with great people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you have
great
a
people.
great energy. Your
Thanks.
energy is fantastic. I love it. So,
Thanks. I've Yeah, come a
but
long way.
you can right. And but you can tell, like I told you earlier, you can tell that you are happy. You're in a good place in your
Yeah.
life. You can tell that.
It's gratitude. I'm grateful that my son lent me his truck to drive. I'm
Hmm.
grateful that my other son is letting me film here. His
Hmm.
internet's much better than my other two sons that are down the road.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm grateful for so much.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
the key. You have to be grateful for the things that you have, and then be grateful for the things that are coming.
Oh, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Yes.
Right? It's
Yes.
it's funny because we've got different sayings in Canada than America, and I don't know if you do you say white girl wasted? No.
No. I'm like, I
That's
don't think
so
so.
funny because the people will say that, oh my God, look at her, she got a white girl wasted. Um,
What does that
it,
mean,
it's
though?
it's just a white girl that drank too much and she's a
Okay.
mess. I
Okay.
don't allow myself to go into places like that because I know the next day I've got too much to do. It's the same reason that I don't overwork.
Right. And
I
just the
like,
energy. I don't want to be,
yeah,
for me, that's not my energy. I don't want to
nope,
be around people that's drunk all the time. Yes, if you're gonna have a good time. But if you throwing
sure,
up and you just all over the place, that's not me.
nope,
Not saying,
nope.
listen, not saying that I'm better than, people. That's just not my environment.
That's it. I love to scuba dive, though it's not something I can do here. It just,
Hmm.
not at this time. And I have never, ever, ever been in a situation where I couldn't die of the next day
Yeah.
by my own doing. There was one time where I got bit by a bunch of bugs, and then I had to get a shot in the ass,
Mhm.
like because of the reaction. Like, I mean, it was terrible. So I had to get the shot from the doctor, and then I couldn't dive. I could have. I made the
Mhm.
responsible choice and didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so Nancy, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Um, you made the conversation just flowing, and you was just yourself, and I love it. And I'm happy
Thanks.
for you. I'm so happy for you.
I get that often. I was sending out clips to people of the audio book, and I had two lovely friends that were men reach out and
Hmm.
say, "I'm so sorry that I wasn't there for you." And I said, "You didn't know." Because when we go through a battered relationship, we don't tell people that we're being battered.
Hmm. Hmm. And like
Yeah.
you said, you were smoking weed,
Oh,
and
yeah.
to just to cover it, right? To forget
Hmm.
about it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what happens with trauma. Either it happens before or after trauma. You know, it's a chicken or the egg conversation,
Hmm.
because so often we live in environments where we are so desperate for relief. I mean, Gabor Mate, one of the leading speakers and writers on addiction, tells that. He's from Canada, and he was addicted to classical music.
He was after
Yeah. No,
after.
that's what his addiction was classical music. Doesn't
Okay.
even sound possible,
Right.
and yet it is. It's the
But there's
brain's
many
way.
addictions.
Mhm.
Right.
Everybody has one,
Everyone has one.
so we're
Yes.
all in some form of recovery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Nancy, thank you for coming on. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, all the YouTube
Yeah.
stuff, and follow Nancy Nance. On all platforms, Nancy
On all
Nance,
platforms. Nancy Nance or
TikTok.
Exponential Joy. Yeah. Yeah, Nancy
Okay.
Nance or Exponential Joy. And the reason it's called Exponential Joy is, if you do you remember back in school exponential numbers? So
Yes.
anything to the power of 10.
Right.
So joy, Emily's middle name, to the power of 10 is
Hmm.
exponential joy. So
And
yes, you do have to study algebra.
but I was about to say that. I was like, isn't that Emily's middle name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
joy. Yeah.
And she did bring you joy.
Oh,
I meant to
absolutely.
ask you, do you feel her around you?
Oh, I always feel her. And because I'm a psychic medium, I hear her. I also hear my
Oh,
ex-husband, but that's a whole nother conversation.
oh, you
He's
need to
so
come.
nice. He's so
You need to
nice
come.
now.
Oh, you need to come back and
Yeah,
talk about
he is.
that.
He's so nice. It's weird.
Yeah. Did he apologize to you?
Spirit doesn't apologize,
Okay.
because from that vantage point,
Hmm.
there was nothing that was wrong. That wasn't easy to understand.
But I do understand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he wasn't like, sorry.
right.
No.
Right.
But he helps me all the time now, which is even more beautiful.
Hmm.
Strange.
And they do. They do help you on the other side, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
thank you again. Have a
Welcome.
wonderful day,
You
and I
too.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.